Welcome to Crossing, a game about cats, life and death, or just cats and death. It's not going to be a horror game, it's going to be more of a let's probably relax game and enjoy this story. So let's just get into it. Of course, if you like my content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and become a subscriber. Of course, if you want, but let's get into it. He woke alone in the middle of the road. The damp concrete was flush against his cheek as he struggled to stand. He couldn't remember who he was or where he was. He felt no pain. He gazed into the gray horizon, wondering which way he was supposed to go. Let's go backward. Do you think so? Are those really the only two ways you can go? Maybe you can find out. I mean, which way is backwards? This is a little dark. What if we go this way? That's a scared looking cat. There was nothing but darkness here. That cat's face. Well, we keep going. The void stretched into infinity. A sense of hopelessness came over him. Was there any point in heading this way? I will make it so there's a point. Has he gone blind? Eventually. Maybe this emptiness would become meaningful. What kind of darkness was this? Alright, I've been holding the right arrow key for a long time and nothing's honestly happened. No audio has changed for me to determine that something's going to happen. Although sometimes that pickups makes me think if I could keep going, something would happen. But at the same time, if they've wanted me to hold the right arrow key for over 5 minutes just to get to some point, that'd be kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I think it going black then goes up to interpretation as to what happened, rather. I was hoping maybe going to black and maybe the cat gets reincarnated, who knows. But I'm just gonna, I guess, stop holding the right arrow key and restart the game and then instead go to the left. So let's do that. Alright, so we're back in the game. We're going to go left now. We're gonna go forward. Do you think so, or are those really the only ways you can go? Maybe we can find out. I wonder if that means, like, instead of just going right or left, we could go maybe up and down. But up and down doesn't do anything, so we're just going to go left. A spasm of terror seized his body as a car rushed by. That face. And passed right over him. He remembered the violence of vehicles, the powerful stench, and those bellowing screams. Yet he remained fixed to the road. How could the speeding cars leave him unharmed? He could sense a sudden heaviness in the sky. The air smelled of a coming storm, a slight breeze ruffling his fur. He'd need to find somewhere to hide from the rain, perhaps underneath the belly of a parked car or the crook of a dying tree. Yet he was fixed to the road. He faced a tunnel. It smelled of wet rock and water. He was reminded of crawling through ditches under driveways and roads, hunting toads in the mud. But never before had he faced a tunnel quite this immense. It would provide shelter from the rain, but surely it concealed dangers unknown. He was engulfed by darkness, whiskers brushed against the chilly rock, earth damp beneath his paws. As his eyes adjusted, he found that the earth had closed over his head. It's quite the confused and curious face right there. The ceiling seemed to arch into nothing, but he could not hear the sky. He remembered living in a cavern before. This place where the smells and sounds of the outside could only be glimpsed when the doors opened through cracks in the wall. He remembered now, within the confines of this place, he remembered being born in a cavern. The warmth of his mother's fur, the voices of his brothers and sisters. Here there was peace, security. He felt like it would last forever. And he had her, too. She would run those hairless fingers over his head, gently scrubbing behind his ears, just like his own mother had groomed him. He felt neither hunger nor thirst while he was with her. How he had purred, she treated him with respect. The feel of carpet, her voice, crunching those dry pellets, hunting fabric mice, security and warmth, he remembered it now, painfully crisp. Why had he forgotten? He was outside now. He'd been taken from the cave. He remembered the smell of the road. He didn't know what had happened to her. He had searched for a way back, frantic, sad, hungry. But he never found the cave again. Now he knew what it was to resent the rain with your whole body. Hunger drove him in circles, flies nipped at his sunken flank. He had crawled through the underbrush, stalking the warm bodies of mice. He would survive, even as he missed the cave. Every night he could hear the sky. It almost made him forget. He was never alone. There were always others. He would hiss and snarl, fear turned to rage, before the air exploded with shrieks. Blood and chunks of fur would scatter into the air. He did not like the others. Sometimes he would be drawn to an intoxicating scent. It would lead him to a different kind of encounter with another. During these moments he forgot the warmth of the cave. He forgot he needed anything else at all. He remembered climbing, higher and higher, the bark stretching out his claws, wind buffeting his fur. He would perch above the whole land as if he was the sky itself. The world was nothing but a reflection of his own desires. He knew that he was alive. The forest was so empty today. The sense of prey rustling in the grass, of the others, of the sky. The old hunting paths he had worn down flickered in front of him like shadows. Encounters came and went, sliding through his mind like rainwater dripping down his whiskers. The path was vanishing. It wasn't marked. He felt fear. Was there anything left behind him? Worse still, was there anything in front of him? There was no boundary between the earth and sky anymore. There wasn't anything at all. He wondered which way he should go. Might as well keep going forward. He wondered if it mattered, if any of it had mattered. But He knew that, for a while, he had been alive. That was it. There's only one way to go now. Looks like, just like the pitch black area, there is no loading screen nor anything else to progress. So the only thing I would say is the differences of whether or not you can go to the left path, and if given the other choice to go backwards, what would happen if you chose to go backwards. So let's try that before ending this video. Alright, we're back, and we're going backwards to see if it makes any difference or if we're stuck here. Nope. What could it possibly mean, and will there be any meaning to going backwards after seeing all of that? Or would it mean we just go completely back to the blackness, the void? Let's find out. Well, I think just going back to the right, it basically broke the game, so I'm just going to end it here and assume that there's maybe only sort of the two endings of the black and the white endings. Not sure if there's an actual concrete or linear ending of sorts, or if there's multiple, or if there's three, but we'll just leave it here and leave it to interpretation. Because I'm not sure if it's just bugged or if what was shown is as intended. So let's leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video and experience. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, hit the bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.